Howdy, I'm Wal Foster from Bush Ice Creamery here at Bay Grocer. Today we're going to make some house-made Kataify pastry with some ingredients from Bay Grocer, a little bit of ice cream on the top from the fresh dance to the taste. Let's go shopping. We're going to keep everything seasonal. At the moment strawberries are popping. Continue with the citrus, well it's so good. Lemon, lime, orange, maybe a couple of oranges. Excuse me sir, do you have any of Deb Allard's whey ricotta?
Sure do.
You beauty. Oh, look at that, thank you very much. So today I'm having a crack at making Kataify pastry from scratch. We need some good 00 flour, that'll work well. And some nice starch as well, tapioca organic. That would be great. Right, we're on. So we're gonna make some Kataify. I wanna show people that you can actually make it with ingredients from Bay Grocer. All right, I got my little recipe here. It's 150 flour. All-purpose flour is fine, but I've got type 00, organic tapioca flour. And for that, we got 100 grams. Separate to that is a pinch of salt. Any fine salt would do, but you don't want iodized salt. 260 water. I do everything in grams as well. I feel like desserts are a bit less forgiving than savory cooking. So I try and keep to the recipe. 40 grams of the nice oil that we got out there. Big balloon whisk. Just mix the salt and the starch and the flour to incorporate that evenly. So we just want to really work the lumps out of it. It's like, imagine a pancake dough, but we don't want any lumps because we're going to squeeze it out of a squeezy bottle and it's quite a fine nozzle. I added a little bit more water, but you want to have just a good drip on it. Don't want it too thick. So while we're letting the batter just rest for 10 minutes, I'm just going to clean up the station. We'll start prepping the other ingredients. After walking around, to kind of match the Kataify vibes, we're going to go some whey ricotta from Deb Allard in Burringbar. Thinking like ricotta, citrus is in season, some orange, maybe a little orange blossom from the cupboard. Pistachios is a good idea. Strawberries, pistachios, Kataify pastry, and some beautiful cardamom leaf ice cream from Peconi Exotics. The idea with this one is Deb's whey ricotta, Colby's honey, Australian honey. I've chose this one just because it's got a nice runniness to it. Just for the dish so we can get a nice drizzle. So I'm going to infuse it with the rose water and the orange blossom. Right, so we've got the whey ricotta, Colby's runny honey. I put a little bit of orange juice in there and orange zest. Sticking to the citrus theme at the peak of the season. And then a little bit of salt, and we use some orange blossom, just a couple of drops of that. So this is going to be the base of the dish. Beautiful pistachios from the shelf. Just run a knife through those once or twice. Just sort of breaking them up, not actually powderizing them. Use everything from Bay Grocer. Something simple that we can build, but still resemble some sort of fine dining dish. Look at the size of these babies. I'm going to use some of the bigger ones in slices for the garnish. Sort of winging it on the plate up of this dish. I've never done it before. I can imagine the flavors: pistachio, orange, cheese, orange blossom, Kataify, strawberries and cream, strawberries and cheese sort of vibe. But the plate up, I'm sort of winging it. So we're just going to work together on that one. These strawberries, I'm just going to crush them. Literally. Rose blossom. Again, just a tiny bit. Go a little bit more of that honey. Then we're going to go lemon, some lime. Again, just sticking with everything that's in season. When I make a dish, I find what's on the shelves in season and work my way back and then create. It's just already tasting delicious. We're going to leave that for 10 minutes while we make the Kataify pastry, and we'll assemble the dish. Kataify batter I put into a squeezy bottle. We're very lucky to have this beautiful brat pan at Bay Grocer. All you need is like a saucepan to be able to do this, any sort of flat surface. We just cook it dry and we double cook it. So the first part of it, we're gonna cook on the brat pan, making like a little circle motion, because you want long, thin strands for Kataify, as thin as possible. And then we're gonna deep fry it so it's like a crunchy element on the dish, but you could wrap this around prawns or veggies or meats or anything you want and roast it. Just comes out really crunchy and nice. Now we're cooking. So you can see we're getting some beautiful Kataify vibes. It's a little bit chunkier than the one you buy, but the texture on it after you fry it's so good and the flavor is much better. As per most things you make at home. We've got more than enough garnish there. Let's fry. We're just gonna go a little bit at a time. Doesn't feel like it sinks very well. But it's frying up beautifully. So one last thing I'm gonna do is strain those strawberries. So I'm just gonna go and pick some pineapple sage for the last garnish, and we're on. Pineapple sage, super sweet, tastes like pineapple, so yummy. So while that's churning, I'm gonna start making the dish. I'm gonna go ricotta. Start building the strawberries, strawberry and rose water. Trying to get all the rough and crunchy bits. Top of that, we've got the pineapple sage from Sarah and Jeremy's garden. It's my favorite texture when it comes straight out of the machine. It's absolutely perfect. Let's go. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's way too big.
Oh yeah.